Let me tell you this, that the fear that you have in your fucking balls when you open a house like that and you have no fucking idea what's going on inside is something unexplainable. You're shaking, but you also want to get it done. So you do everything you had to do, right? Like you just want to get the job done, want to go out there, get the bad guys, come back home with everyone who's safe and alive, or at least not heavily wounded, you know. I can see in his eyes that he saw some things, this guy.
I don't like doing this by myself, that's for sure.
100%. You don't want to go into a... You don't do these things. You don't go into a house or, like, you know, lone CQB. If you do that, if you do CQB by yourself, that's the hardest thing you can do, because there's so many angles you need to cover. It's just insane. It's impossible almost. Like, imagine you go through a door, you want to go through left and right, and you gotta watch both of those corners and make sure, like, you know, there's no one on this corner, and it's almost impossible to like manage to do all these things at once. And of course you have the front, like you go in front, you take the left, you take the right, you gotta do everything so quick, and sometimes you know, like a fraction of a second is what you need to get killed. So this is not something you do alone. At least 2-3 people, I'll say, to complete the CQB safely.
Trying to pie this off before I make entry. Trying to clear as much as I can.
Good job. Good job. Good job clearing before you enter. And as you can see, even here, he went through the corner of the wall, right? You see, he looks at the corner of the wall. He goes to the deepest point he can get to the wall to see what he has in the little hole that he created, to see, like, if there's some threat over there before he enters. Good job.
Way too much to cover for one guy.
Way too much. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, do it again, do it again.
Down. Double tap. Good. Good, 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 good. That's how you do things. That's how you do things, guys. That was a professional. He is a professional. He knows what he's doing. Look. He dropped down the enemy. Okay, he dropped down the enemy. After he dropped, he double tapped. Double tap means he made sure this guy will not get up and shoot again. This guy, you know, sometimes you shoot a person, 1 bullet, 2-3 bullets, and somehow he will be still alive and able to move, or at least lift his gun and shoot at you. So you don't want to take that risk. What you do is you make sure from distance, as far as you can, that this threat is neutralized, and you cannot, and you will not risk yourself or your friends around you by not doing that. So you have to do it.
Oh, do it again, do it again.
It's a protocol. Look, down. He waits. Bomb to the head. Perfect. It's in your left, I hear it.
So just like in real life, there are a shit ton of possibilities.
Yeah. Very realistic. I like it. I like it very much. Good job.